Hi, how are you? So, yeah, still at the beach. So, want to kind of just talk a little bit about um, our relationships and the struggles that we have with our relationships, especially when they are maybe dissolving or not any longer, but we still have the struggle with the relationship as to why it didn't work out, or um, different things like that will come across your mind. So a lot of that actually can be tied into like your attachment to the relationship, and that's where the struggling is coming from, because the perceived condition or notion behind that is that belongs to me, when in reality nothing belongs to you. This is all just a physical reality and manifestation of the mind and for our experiences, and nothing really belongs to you. Not a person, not a thing, not a house, nothing. We are only creating these things to experience in our realities, so what we want to experience, but they are only physical manifestations which only are temporary. And so our attachment to them brings about the suffering. And so with the relationships, we believe that the relationships that we have is that they are ours. We own them. And whether you see that or not, it's the underlying perception of that. And if you could probably trace that back to when you were a child and learning that not everything is yours, and where this ego started to develop. So when we're kids, you might remember actually fighting over toys or something like that. Oh, that's mine. And even it really wasn't. We were just thinking it was ours, and we wanted to keep it and not give it back. So not having learned that lesson maybe as a child, when the ego started developing and what is mine, along that journey of our lives at that time, if we weren't really taught in that way, that's something that we have taken with us throughout life, that underlying perception when and how it was dealt with at that time. So when we can release that underlying perception or belief that things are ours, we own them, then we can flow much better with our relationships and the things that we have, and we can enjoy them much more. Because even though we work hard for the money, right, which is just an exchange of energy, the things that we're able to buy with the money, we believe they're ours because we're actually earning the money, purchasing it, and owning it. But in reality, it's only temporary. It never even lasts, right? So we can't take it with us. It's only lasts for a certain period of time, and then it starts to deteriorate. And that's houses, that's cars, that's everything, because it's only temporary. And the mind sees it, if you're not able to see beyond that perception, that that's ours, and we have the attachment to it, and that's where the suffering comes from. So taking a look at your relationships, the ones that have passed, and try to see where that attachment is. We don't own anything. Everything is only temporary, and we enjoy it when it's here. It's when we grasp on something and attach to it, thinking that it's ours, right? Where suffering comes from. We fight over it. Our relationships end, but then we dwell on the past relationship and who that other person's with, and we wonder why it wasn't us. And so not all relationships are meant to be forever. So understanding this is going to be very helpful in your life and moving forward, and not having the attachment, so that you can be free from suffering. I hope that helps. Happy journeys.